of bystanders at the newsstand. We're here in Ogba, and we're here to get the views of Nigerians on this important program. I have with me my wonderful and excellent reviewers here this morning. Mr. Matthew, Mr. Lucky is here this morning to do justice to the newspaper headlines. As you can see, today is Saturday. We are in city of Lagos, getting ready, getting set to get the opinions of people on what is happening in Nigeria today. Welcome to this edition of Bystanders at the newsstand this morning. Okay, let's move over to the newspaper headlines. I have with me the Saturday Tribune. I have also the Saturday Vanguard this morning. Angry father allegedly killed 7-year-old daughter to avenge wife's infidelity. On the Saturday Vanguard this morning, angry father allegedly kills 7-year-old daughter to avenge wife's infidelity. PDP Sean Secondus slates conversion for October 31. PDP Sean Secondus slates conversion for October 31. David Mark chairs committee to interface with aggrieved members. David Mark chairs committee to interface with aggrieved members. I remain PDP national chairman. Secondus is saying, I remain PDP national chairman. Two dreams that made Buhari head of state, president of Nigeria. Two dreams that made Buhari head of state and president of Nigeria. Where Pastor Tuni Bakari got it wrong. Okay, let's look Billy Master of the Vanguard. How to stop Buhari? How to stop Buhari? Lawyers are saying how to stop Buhari. Regrets the National Assembly is now a rubber stamp of the executive. Regret that the National Assembly is now a rubber stamp of the executive. Police invade suspected ESN camp in Imo State. Police invade suspected ESN camp in Imo State. Cop, gang leader, others killed as reported by the Vanguard today. DSS grills channels TV presenters for hours and release them. GSS grills channels TV presenters for hours, releases them. El-Rufai, victim of his own standards. El-Rufai, victim of his own standards. What makes him different? He is data-driven and runs data-driven government. He is data-driven and runs data-driven government. Nigeria's 60% import of LPG killing economy. Nigeria's 60% import of LPG killing economy. Let's move over to the Saturday Tribune this morning above the masthead. Secondus storms PDP secretariat barred from caucus meeting. Secondus storm PDP secretariat barred from caucus meeting. Leaders pick date for convention. Leaders pick date for convention. It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it, Obasanjo. It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it. Bandits strike again in Kaduna, kidnap 4. Never ending atrocities and activities of the bandits. Bandits strike again in Kaduna, kidnap 4. Main headline on the Saturday Tribune: Governor faces impeachment over Plateau killings. Governor faces impeachment over Plateau killings. Lawmakers give Governor Lalong 2-week ultimatum. Lawmakers give Governor Lalong 2-week ultimatum. Ask Buhari to condemn recent killings as he condemned killing of Fulani travelers. Ask Buhari to condemn recent killings as he condemned killing of Fulani travelers. So Soyinka tackles Buhari over grazing roads. Ask Benin Republic to free Igboho. So Soyinka tackles Buhari over grazing routes. Ask Benin Republic to free Igboho. My mother begged the gunmen to kill her alone and spare us, but they shot her and all of my siblings. Survivor of just attacks tells tales of horror. My mother begged the gunmen to kill her alone and spare us, but they shot her and all of my siblings. Survivor of just attacks tell tales of horror. Okay, that's it for you today. I have Mr. Raphael. Good morning.
Good morning, Chubu.
How's the Saturday going?
Yeah, Saturday is all right. It's a weekend, and the week ends today, and you can see everywhere the atmosphere indicates it is actually weekend.
It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it, Obasanjo is saying.
Yes, Obasanjo is an elderly statesman, you know, that respects this kind of fraudulent arrangement called Nigeria. And I want to tell you that Obasanjo ruled Nigeria from 1976 to 1979. He handed over to democratically elected government of Shehu Chagari, the late elderly statesman. So I tell you, if Obasanjo says that every gang up or plans to disintegrate Nigeria, is a subject to failure, I'm telling you, it's like a man who spat on the ground and say goes back to the ground and lick his petrol. Because he, Obasanjo, started this kind of nonsense in 1976. Nigeria knew not anything like corruption before. Obasanjo started it in 1976. I stress my point. The first man to have carted away billions of naira. When naira was $1 to how much? $1 to how much? 70 kobo was President, then head of state, military head of state, Olusegun Obasanjo. He started corruption in Nigeria. So he benefited from fraudulent arrangement called Nigeria. How then do you think Obasanjo is going to condemn or support disintegration of this fraudulent arrangement called Nigeria?
What is saying that it is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it.
And he said that those ganging up to disintegrate Nigeria from another angle shall fail. I read it this morning myself. I went towards everything about the so-called Nigerian dailies newspaper on telly before I come out here. He said that those people ganging up to disintegrate Nigeria, that they are subject to failure. He said it. I tell you, if to disintegrate Nigeria is so costly, yes, it will be. Why shouldn't it be costly? He, Obasanjo, is one of the people that play important role in the inception of this rubbish government. He told us that Buhari is going to take us to the promised land. He has never told us that Buhari is going to grab our lands. He has never told us that Buhari is going to support killer headers across Nigeria. The killer headers that Buhari has refused to proscribe terrorist organization. Obasanjo did not predict that to us. He only predicts taking us to the promised land by this young man from Niger Republic. Buhari, yes, a young man from Niger Republic is playing Buhari currently. I'm not a fool. Anybody that believes that is for him. Let me tell you, the cause I fight here is the cause of every Nigerian. I don't fight only the cause of Igbo man. I don't fight only the cause of Biafra. I fight the cause of the mid-belters. You see the rates, the spate of killings in the mid-belt in the recent time. My brother, tears will be slipping down from your eyes. See, the just Plateau killings. Buhari has never commiserated to the mid-belters, to that state, Plateau state, about the killings of the Plateau indigenes, the just indigenes. You look on the paper this morning, you see how a girl was telling the whole world how they pleaded with the government to the mother. Her mother pleaded with the government to spare her children and kill her. They insisted, killing the mother, kill all the girls' siblings, all the siblings were shot down, were shot dead as well. Buhari has never seen any wrong on that. I'm telling you that what I see levisage is that come 2023, Nigeria must integrate. We cannot keep on living like fools. We cannot keep on following. Anywhere he goes, we follow him. We are not as stupid as sheep. Do you know what I finger in recent time? The whole government appointments in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the whole office positions are occupied by Muslims. The Director General, Nigerian Port Authority, the former lady that just committed this kind of embezzlement, is a common offense in Nigeria, is a Muslim. Comptroller General of Nigerian Prison is a Muslim. Chief of Army Staff, a Muslim. The man in charge of General Staff, now Gambari, in the person of Gambari from the axis of Kwara State, is a Muslim. The man, the Comptroller General of Custom, is a Muslim. The man who is in charge of immigration is a Muslim. The Inspector General of Police is a Muslim. The whole sensitive positions in Nigeria are occupied by Muslims. Does it mean?
Are you saying that there's a conspiracy?
It's a conspiracy. Are you trying to tell me that those Christians in the south, those Christians in the north, those Christians in the mid-belt, they are not intelligent enough to handle those positions? That's why I'm telling you, I'm not fighting only for the cause of Igbos here. I'm fighting for the cause of all Nigerians. Every position. I went through it, 96 positions occupied.
96.
Yes, by Fulani, his kinsmen, all those Fulani, none of them, none, even a single one, is a Christian. What kind of nonsensical sense of nonsense is that? Don't you see that we Christians, we are being so complacent and over docile? This regime did not favor anything Christ. This regime has nothing to do with our God. It is only the God of some section of people that came from Futajola Island. Look at the young man's face. He is not Buhari, I know. I can defend it. As Nnamdi Kanu quoted it, that was Nnamdi Kanu's perception. My own perception is that this is a young man from Niger Republic. It can never be Buhari. How could a young man whose junior sister celebrated his 84 years birthday 4 or 5 years ago could look this young? His junior sister. Bros, our mumu never do. We are behaving as if our mumu don't do. It is a lie. That slogan from Okuta, Charlie Boy Okuta, is a slogan that I myself find so fallible. I fault it. It's rubbish with excessive fallacy. What are you telling me that our mumu never do? When Tunde Bakare, my pastor, is there, seeing all this appointment, he could not speak. Other clerics, God-fearing, big, oh my God, I respect them. Respectable men of God across Nigeria, they have not seen this. They could not even come out and tell Nigerians what's up about this kind of senseless appointment from Shua Arab, Fulani Mugareb, Arab Mugareb, Arab Mugareb. Oh, my lawmaker, thank you so much. The lawmakers, the so-called lawmakers from the upper chamber of legislative, who, in the person of Ahmed Hood, Lawan is a Muslim. Bajamila, the speaker in the House of Assembly, oh, you remind me of something. Bajamila, Femi Bajamila, is a Muslim. Oh, you don't know. Remember, tell me more, remember for me more. I will tell you. Only Vice President Yemi Ochibanjo is more or less a Muslim because there is no Christian ideology in this government. Tell me one. Nobody has ever been able to come out and say, Boss Mustafa. Boss Mustafa is a Muslim. Boss Mustafa is a Christian. Are you sure? Boss Mustafa is the chief of... no, SGF. Okay, SGF is Boss Mustafa. Okay, that's good. But 96 out of this, let me tell you, majority is counted in number. Majority is a number. When we say that majority carries the vote, we are talking about maximum, not minimum. Okay, so when Boss Mustafa, only Boss Mustafa could be SGF, what about the rest of the positions? Who are there in those positions? I'm telling you critically, I am right that the appointment, the way it is being made, you will know that they have some mostly Talibanistic ideology. They want to colonize Nigeria with Islamic ideology. They have started already. It's not possible. It is possible. It is possible if it could be possible in Turkey. It is possible if it could be possible in Afghanistan. Look at what is going on now in Afghanistan. Because they integrated Taliban in that country's government. Look at how Kazakhstan helps Taliban to overthrow Afghanistan's installed government by United States of America. They still overrun that government. Who are we? Who are Nigerians? If these people could overplay in the US, the intelligence of the United States of America, who are we? Who do you think we are? Okay? There is nothing humanity in this government. Everything in this government is anti-humanity.
Okay.
And Buhari stands for that kind of ideology. Kill him, match him, suppress him, rule him, kill him, take his land, brutalize his land, grab his land. 365 grazing routes, sites, hidden. Agricultural minister is telling us this morning. We don't know it, they say it's hidden. But come what may, let us see how they are going to graze.
How to stop
all
Buhari?
the way from northern to
How to
southern
stop
Nigeria.
Buhari? Lawyers are saying.
Yes.
What do you think that?
How to stop Buhari? The lawyers that are saying this, the lawyers I think is one of the lawyers under MBA. MBA working under what? The judiciary, Department of Judiciary. Who is in control of Department of Judiciary? A man who is claiming that he's not from Fulani extraction. His name is Abubakar Malami. It's not going to work. Lawyers are not going to do anything. Lawyers, their own is to talk in the courts, talk in the court, debate. And after debating, what happened? The court will tell you. The court is going to rule. The CGN is Fulani man. The Attorney General of the Federation is a Fulani man. Minister of Justice, is he not Fulani man? What do you think those lawyers can do? Okay, Chiku. Those lawyers are going to take Buhari to ICC, almighty ICC in Amsterdam, so that they will rule what? You've never prepared your home in order. You've never put your home in order. You are looking at another man's home. How possible do you think it could be? Do you think it is? It is not possible. It isn't possible for lawyers to boot this man out of office. It is possible for the senators to boot this man out of office. That is how presidential system of government runs.
Okay.
Let me tell you, who are those people in the house there that will boot him out? Do you know virtually that the senatorial districts of this country not has majority? My brother, if Fulani happens to handle this government of Nigeria, if Fulani happens to handle this country's government, the next government happens to be a Fulani man, you will forget everybody.
Forget everybody.
Yes, they have signed pact with Russia to supply the military equipment. Signing pact with Russia to supply them with military equipment. Do you think those military equipment they are going to use it on insurgency alone? They have included you and I as we are insurgents too.
No,
Indigenous people of Biafra, you are not. But Buhari proscribed you. Buhari proscribed you as a terrorist.
It's not binding on me.
No. It's not binding.
It's not
But
binding on me.
police, Nigerian police, it binds. With Nigerian military, it binds. If you say it doesn't, I want you to go and confront Yaya, Chief of Army Staff. Go to his office, knock on his door. Sir, it is not binding that Nigeria has proscribed Biafra a terror organization. You can do that as well. Let me know if you are coming back safely. Nigerian soldiers are zombies. Zombies are dead beings that don't have brain. They don't have reasoning brain. Zombies are dead beings that just resurrected from the grave and started walking senselessly. Nigerian military are zombies.
Okay, let's move. Governor faces impeachment over Plateau killing. The lawmakers are planning to impeach the governor of Plateau State.
Governor Lalong is gonna be what's impeached. Because what happened? The lawmakers in Plateau State lawmakers are not happy with the governor over the senseless killings 5 days ago. They brought the dead body of the Plateau indigenes that were killed by Fulanis in their villages there. Before they perpetrated that act, they had to blow the bridge that linked to that community so that nobody could come to save them. Well orchestrated plan from the presidency. Well orchestrated plan from the office of all the Fulani public office holders in Nigeria.
From the presidency.
Yes. He is in support of it. You are looking for another point. You are looking for another fact from me. I used to tell you this. And I make my point so lucid and clear. The clarity is so glaring that nobody ever can challenge me. The killings that is going around Nigeria now by what? Fulani herdsmen are orchestrated, well orchestrated and planned from the office of Mr. President. If you want to do any evil, is he going to call you on phone? Is he going to call you on the
president? You're talking about Osibajo.
He is there. He is there. He is there.
You're talking about Gambari.
Listen, when one finger touches palm oil, what happened? It soils the rest of the finger. Are you listening to me? Listen, let me tell you. The whole plan, well orchestrated from the office of Mr. President, I'm telling you. Before the inception of Boko Haram, what did Buhari tell you? What did Buhari tell Obasanjo? What did Buhari tell Soyinka? What did Buhari tell you and I? Ungovernability of Jonathan's regime is what is playing out here. He said he's going to cost it. He bought them over from Sahel countries. He bought them over from Libya. What are you telling me? The sponsors of this evil are from Saudi Arabia, his holy land. Every year he will go Hajj. He will put on singlet, tie white wrapper in Medina, Mecca. Religion. Is religion food? Religion that is killing Fulani nation. Is God Almighty religious? Religion that has sunk down Nigeria, this country. Let me tell you, you benefit nothing from religion. Rather, religion will punish and kill you. Jesus Christ is not religious. Christianity is not a religion. Why are we dying masquerade on our face, turbaning this and turbaning that as sultan and emirs? Sometimes I watch them on the television and say, look at masquerades. Egugu, Mumu. Because of low mentality, African man is misinterpreting Islam. Did Islam spring out from Africa? Virtually all public office holders in Nigeria, I mean sensitive office positions, are Muslims.
The final thought, Mr. Raphael.
I don't have any final talk this morning. Final talk. I don't have any final talk this morning. But up Sunday Igboho, up every Yoruba man that understands what it takes to disintegrate this present scammed, fraudulent arrangement called Nigeria. Up Mazina de Kano and up Raf Transbank.
Pastor, you want to knock him? You want to knock him out?
You want to every day? Are you? Yeah. Some people talk like say they pay them to jab Nigeria. What does that mean? No. They do that. They pay you. You cannot continue to be jab Nigeria every blessed day and you get no solution for it to put to yourself. What does that mean? Or you jab Nigeria that overseas paying you money or what? What do you jab Nigeria for?
Nigeria is not working.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Is there a nation that working? There is a nation that working.
There's a nation that working.
Working where? Where is the nation?
Switzerland is working. Canada is working.
Working.
Yes.
Canada is working. Yes. Switzerland is working. Yeah. Okay, now they get to somewhere before they get there. They were in somewhere before they get to that working.
And people did the revolution before they got there.
Thank you. People must do something must happen before they get to that place and they're working nice. They enjoy now. And here we are. We want Nigeria to work tomorrow.
So what should we do so that Nigeria can work?
That is it. That's what you got. You don't need to come and be blasting Nigeria. What you blast is stupidity. I don't know they listen to you and take fun. You can't be blasting your nation. You think because you are inside the country. Me, I think every day. What can I do for Nigeria?
You know about the killing in Kabul airport?
What about big killing? People die, people say they Al-Qaeda kill, Abu Sabab kill, all they kill to death. People are dying today in America, everywhere in the world. People are dying.
And they are yabbing the president.
I'm coming. They jab the president. What about what else?
No, I watch one.
I'm coming now. Watch it.
They called the president clueless.
I'm coming.
Clueless.
I'm coming.
Okay.
World Trade Center was bombed. Abi, September 11 was bombed. Baby that died in that building. He can't come. Blow that money. Who carry gun shoot? Bush cry. Bush cry for that day. Who carry gun shoot Bush? Say why you there? Insecurity. Now that thing enter. The bomb enter the World Trade Center and bomb. Don't you know? The Jews kill Bush. Did they kill Bush?
Mr. Rabe said that the problem of Nigeria is religion.
I'm coming.
And you're a pastor.
Get my point.
The problem of Nigeria
Get my
is religion.
point.
Okay.
This is the problem of the country.
Who?
The Rafael. Rafael is the problem of the country.
How is the problem?
Listen to me. We are all Nigerians. And whatever anything will happen, all of us must do what? Must index to help and to what? And to bring solution. America, all of them are security. All of them are security. If you don't know what they call. Now they call police, no be police call them. They are all security. Securing their nation. Know that when something happens bad and they are not happening, going to take over them. That's the nation. He himself is a problem to the country.
Have you not heard when police side with terrorists? Have you not heard it?
Police side with terrorists or not, your mind speak, now you talk to you, now mind say, now you talk. Your mind says speak truth for you yourself. You know what you are doing. Crisis must be, guru must be, every part of the way must be complaint. That's what crisis say. In the whole world it must be what? Tribulation. Only him happy. So in the whole world today, you can't say that any place in the world is so, no. They pay price to get to that place. Nigeria are paying price today. We are paying price to get to where we are going.
Where are we going?
We are going to where? This is where we are going. This government you see going to be flush. This government now is going to be flush. You know that? This government you see now, that put us in bondage, is going to be flushed out. Another government will come in. That's what we are working towards. We are all seeing what they do now, and nobody do that no see. Even a child see it. Darkness must be before light day. It must be darkness before light comes. Now this is a time of darkness. Light is coming to flush the darkness out.
When did we start having lights?
Don't worry. Hope for God that light is coming to flush darkness out of this country. We are working for it.
How? How are you working?
You cannot, it's mystery. It's a spiritual thing. You can't see how we work for it. We are working for it. That light will come and process darkness. There's nothing we don't complain now.
Buhari's government is darkness, you agree?
Every about PDP APC government is darkness. Not be Buhari government. You make mistake to call Buhari.
Okay.
I call you, I take you.
He's the leader of...
No be leader. You don't even get any business with the government.
APC leader.
I'm coming. The leader of APC, the APC capos, they assure you them, and the Yoruba countable. Now they destroy the country. No be Buhari. He did that. Then destroy the country. I'm coming. Buhari to say, even say, Father, thank you. Why to be a president? Say, Father, thank you. To say, I want to become president for you. I want to become president for you in this country. Buhari to say, they say, thank you, God. If you know the agenda of Yoruba, when they say about 2015.
The agenda of Yoruba.
If you know the agenda of Yoruba, when they say about 2015, bring that man come to come and die. It is a you for saying. Thank God, Buhari is alive. The agenda where they bring the man, campaign for the man.
Okay, in quote, what they are saying, Yoruba people plan that.
They plan to campaign for him and bring him.
He's going to die.
Yes, now he's going to die, but Asibanjo take over. I'm talking here for your media. Why can't you support him now? It's not the same about the same to what they say today. I don't know come out to define Nigeria for his government. They come out to define Nigeria for his government. Is the person that they bring to come and rule?
So that was the plan of Tinubu, that's what I said.
Plan of Tinubu and all of them. They come and do what? Destroy the country. What? To buy it to what? Asibanjo in. But we thank God that Buhari is still sustained alive. Nobody know where is Buhari or not. But actually somebody on stage here that Asibanjo correct it.
Why are you skeptical whether it's Buhari or not?
I'm coming.
Okay.
People say no be Buhari. People say not Buhari. Now what I'm trying to say now, for my faith, I know it's Buhari. What I'm trying to say, what if I say whoever be there,
Okay.
but Buhari is stay there that Asibanjo cannot take over the power. I say Father, thank you. Everybody say if they say Asibanjo take over power, you go do what they call Yoruba for this country. They destroy the country, no be Buhari. You get me? Say about you, they bring the man to come and die. Take them out there now. I don't say about again. Even churches, all of them churches say about. I mean, no, you know. 2015, all churches of the Bible say about church safe the campaign. What happened to them now? They bring him so they can die for Asibanjo for what? Just what happened to General and General. That's a game play. But God failed them. While it's alive, they cannot enter the sea. Thank God.
So what is the solution?
The solution is
ask it before.
Listen to me. Them that wicked will be destroyed. Wicked guys will do what? No wicked president that was ever what? If Buhari is wicked, no, go to your Bible very well. No wicked president will call no to that. Buhari is giving children hands in marriage. Bless everybody. He bless everybody. He bless. No Yoruba man to give his hand of a daughter in marriage for what 6 months. God is blessing Buhari everybody. This Bible don't talk say anybody wey be king, wey wicked, live for power. God used to kill them. Go Bible. Egyptian president king. Go all king. That's how all destroy them. God never destroy king. No be my human being. If Buhari is wicked, God could have destroyed him for now. You know how many prayer they pray make Buhari die? Why you not be wicked man?
He's wicked.
I'm coming.
A son.
It is not. I'm coming.
A president cannot give.
I'm coming,
That
Mr. Man.
president is wicked. He's wicked.
No president wicked you. Your governor wicked you. Your governor ain't wicked you. No be
He's
president.
wicked.
Mr. Man, no be president wicked you. Your governor wicked you. President send money to take care of you. Your governor wicked you. Obaseki wicked you. No give you food.
The president.
Are you not from those states?
President number one.
So what's happening? Did you complain to the president?
He knows.
You complain?
He's aware.
You do that?
What does that mean, president?
That I am Obaseki. Give me what I want.
Who is to blame for insecurity in the country?
Insecurity in the country, you blame what? You blame the people who attack Fulani. Stop attacking Fulani. Let them go their way.
They are killing.
They are attacking Fulani. Fulani are killing.
They are raping women. They are
I'm coming.
They are eating crops.
Listen to me.
I
We
said they are
know
attacking
Hausa man very well. I know Hausa
Fulani,
man. I'm coming.
Hausa,
Fulani is a Hausa man. Hausa man is a Fulani. Get me? I know their life very well. Eh? They are those that we call Fulani. All the street. Cow is their wife. Don't hear news and now act immediately. Investigate news. Don't hear news and act immediately. Investigate news. This government is to blast everything for you to feel say body too bad. But God know the will. But God know the truth. This government is to blow lie for you to die. Why don't do this? Why don't you blow lie? So you can say body government is too bad, but it's still there. It be bad, as you say, God go promise in the nothing God cannot do.
God give long road. God give long road.
Listen to me.
But that you change.
Take your
What is
understanding.
the solution now?
The solution that we stand here for, Nigeria will have a new birth of freedom. What I say, a new birth of freedom. Nigeria will have. Because why? We are planning for something to come. We are planning to party to come. We are planning to bring a new egg to frost this old egg. We are planning to make sure Nigeria transform. Even me, even you, transform your mentality. As you say, your mentality is a rebel. I'm coming.
You're talking to me.
I'm coming.
Are you talking?
This guy mentality is a rebel.
Are you talking to me?
This man mentality is a rebel. You want to frost the rebel character. Not at the rebel character. Think of what you can do to bring your brother like this. Stop rebelling. The rebel's character destroyed. Rebelling, nothing. Okay, now the guy do rebel. Now he's
What is the solution? Pastor, what solution?
Solution is that stop rebelling.
So you have told you the solution.
Stop rebelling.
You have told you the solution.
What you need to do is what? Stop rebelling and do what? Think of how you can do for me and you to be like this. To God, to carry something. To be something. That's what you need to do. Stop rebelling for government, brassing government, abuse government. All what you speak about government, you are causing them is against the law.
Are you saying I'm a rebel? I'm a rebel.
You are a rebel. All of you, all of you, even a small child is a rebel. Withdraw from rebelling. Think future. Think something in the brand.
What does Governor Autumn or Benefit?
Autumn is weak.
Is he a rebel?
He's a rebel, he's weak.
Shehu Sani, is he a rebel?
Yes, all of them are rebels.
Shoyinka is a rebel.
He's a rebel.
Tunde Bakari is a rebel.
All of them are rebels. They are rebelling now. They can't do anything. What do you do for your church?
Your brother, the former senator or senator, Akpabio, is a rebel.
He's not a rebel.
He's not a rebel. He's the number one rebel.
Listen, all these guys that you hear mention them.
For him to give us 3% for Nigeria.
They defeat him. They defeat him. I'm coming.
Okay,
They defeat him.
we should stop rebelling, Pastor.
Stop rebelling.
Thank you very much.
Think about how you can do to what save our country. I'm working on it. Rebel cannot save us.
You're working on it.
I'm working on it.
What are you working on?
I'm working on what GPN. Don't you hear my party? Good people, Nigerian good people. I'm working on it. It's coming out.
Okay.
Trial full everywhere. Population everywhere.
Last 2 years, I know you were still working on the party last year.
That is it.
Last 2 years.
That is what is in my mind.
What is taking it? What is stopping you from bringing out the party?
It's going to come out very
Almost
soon.
3 years now.
I'm coming.
Okay.
We are talking about what? As we come out to say GPN, I want to build a power inside me to make sure I come out.
I want to build power inside
Power
you
inside me.
so that you can.
Faith, I'm coming. Faith, mind, and what? And strength. to come out and challenge this country. It took me something.
Okay, let us know your full name so that
the full name.
Your full name, personal name, your full name.
My full name. Pastor Tom. No, my name is Pastor Tom Gideon. That's my name. Okay, so he's coming out to make sure he flushes this nonsense out. Okay. And when I come out, you see, I don't come to rebel. I come to bless them and give them the word of advice to change their mindset.
Okay, thank you very much.
Rebel, we come.
Thank you very much, Pastor.
We tired of rebel. Stop rebel.
Tom Gideon.
Want to talk?
No, what I want to say, say pastor need to pray very well.
Rebel.
Pastors are dying now. The way the pastors are dying in Nigeria, God they did not do their right thing. That's why pastors are dying.
Yes.
So
but don't rebel.
Pray. So that this man will go out of power, my brother. Leave that one. Buhari is not good. What you are bad, you are bad. You are good, you are good. That's what I believe. He said, don't come and praise Buhari.
He's making a point.
Which point?
The problem of this country is saying it's APC, not Buhari.
My brother, Buhari is the head. APC is a name. It's a name. It's just a party. But as far as you are there, they are paying Buhari. They're collecting allowances. They're collecting wood money. Free food, free everything. So it's a problem. It's not good. It's not good. It's bad. It's bad. I'm telling you, don't come and praise Buhari, my brother. I used a pastor. Many pastors are people frustrated in Nigeria. That is why he's doing that.
Ogbong is a frustrated pastor.
He's frustrated. Leave that one. He's frustrated. Let's go ahead. Good morning, my brother. My name is Lucky Edo, Nobi Lagos. Good morning, viewer. Good morning, everybody. God bless you. Let's go ahead.
How to stop Buhari? Lawyers are saying because they are looking at the fact that Buhari is pushing agendas that are anti-people.
I'm very, very happy. I will commend some lawyers who are trying to do that, but we Nigeria, mostly the South youth, or the South elderly people, we should get up to support the lawyer so that this thing can stop. And I believe some of the governors in South-West and South-East or South-South, but I'm not at South-South, some South-East, I started collecting money so that they will allow them to bring that Ruga to the South. I think we the people in South, we should support the lawyer so that not only lawyer, because some of the lawyer, by the time they collect bribe now, they will join them. I believe we the people should get up and condemn that. Allow that the people from the Southwest, mostly the youth, want to get up and protest against that. And I saw Wole yesterday condemning it, said it's not going to happen. And I pray with the youth, all of us support Wole led protest, heavy protest. By the time we do that, President Aggression to stop that madness.
It should not be a rebel. It should not be a rebel.
Don't mind what is rebel. Leave that area, my brother. What is bad is bad. What is good is good. Buhari is not good. Buhari government is not good. APC under Buhari is bad. I won't tell you like we are not hiding it because one, if a president is there for almost going 8 years and killing is overwhelmed and president couldn't do anything about it. All president is to go and make Ruga collect people's land that doesn't belong to him. Why can't he open grazing in the north? They are saying north are bigger than the south. Why can't they do all these things there? When we need cow, we go and buy and bring, not collect people's land. No, it's not going to work. That one will be the higher end South will get up when he's trying to do that to South will protest. And some of the northern doesn't want that.
Do you think Nigerians can still protest again like the NSAS?
Now, the South under the Southwest are planning to protest. I saw it yesterday and we will support them to make sure that Ruga didn't take place in South. I'm going to support what we are doing here. The whole world is watching us. We are saying we don't need it. We don't need ranches. We don't need Ruga in the South. So president has no right to force our land. He has no right. He want to do it. I believe if he try it, he will from there go out of this country and go forever.
Do you
We don't
trust
need
your
it.
governors?
I trust some of the governors like Governor Akeredolu. I trust Wike. I trust Obaseki. I trust
Ebonyi State governor.
Governor. I don't trust Ebonyi. I don't trust Uzodinma. This my phone don't fall. I don't trust Uzodinma. I don't trust Ebeha, but I trust Anambra governor.
Trust his governor?
Yes, I trust the governor, Anambra governor. But the man is going, sometimes the man, I don't know, he plays some tricks. After all, he voted for Buhari. So what I'm saying, my brother, Buhari cannot try. If he try it, this protest is going to go. But we are doing our own here. Because the whole world, I know how many people who are watching this program. Somebody just came in and I said, who is watching this program? Nobody watch this program. I open my phone. I show him, this is live. People are what the whole world is watching it. And when the man saw it, he's surprised. So we are doing our own here, my brother. What Obo is saying is a lie, Buhari. But let me tell you, when you are a father, you couldn't give your children food. They are killing hunger. People are dying. Are you aware? We are becoming slavery in Nigeria here. Slavery. The word are condemning. Well, Nigeria is becoming slavery. Where by kidnapping, we kidnap 100 tomorrow. They will spend 80 days in bush. They will be releasing batch and batch. When you have money, bring it.
And they don't know
I
where
pay.
they are.
They don't know where they are. SSL, they don't know where they are. Navy, they don't know where they are. Police, they don't know where they are. Because why? They are brothers. They are making money. They collect money for our oil. They collect money for kidnapping. They collect money for everything. They want to go our land. They get collect our land. Our youth, our elderly, our mother get up and condemn that Ruka for Buhari. Thank you very much.
Okay, it is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it. He said no. What are you going to say?
Is what
Cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it.
Say Obasanjo, abi?
Yes.
You know, Obasanjo is one of the people who destroyed this country too. He too is about to, will I say, it's about to, he's old. So he always trying, just like Babangida, try to make peace. But they have destroyed our generation. And they're only trying to make peace. I could remember when Obasanjo brought Yaradua. When Yaradua was sick, he raised his hand up, said, this is the next your president, vote for him. When Jonathan came in, he said, this is next president, vote for him. He did not allow us to vote for ourselves, because our vote doesn't count. When Jonathan disappointed him, he went and said Jonathan is not a good son. He went and bring Buhari and raised up his hand and said Buhari is the Messiah. He tear his card, PDP card. Whether he tear it or not, I don't know. But he said he tear it. But today, Buhari disappointed him. Now he's coming to say we should make peace. Make peace with Lion. Make peace with
It is cheaper.
whether cheap, what cheaper?
Save Nigeria.
Yes, that's for your whole area. That's the whole side. For me, yes, it should be cheaper, but he has everything. He has money. He has everything. He can say that. An angry man is an angry man. People are hungry. Nigerians are hungry. What Nigeria is saying, divide this country, let everybody go. Obasanjo wouldn't like for dividing of this country. He wouldn't like that. He would like to say it's cheaper. Yes, it's cheaper because he has everything it takes. So he wouldn't like any dividation. That is it. He wouldn't like every dividation. He has been preaching peace. I watched him yesterday. Say Nigeria, it's not good to disengage. That if we disengage, we are going to suffer more. Just like the vice president saying that, because they are on top. They are packing money. They have investment. They go all over the whole world without visa. So they can preach peace. I was actually, if you know me, I always say one Nigeria. But the way Nigeria is going, one Nigeria, I'm dying. Other one Nigeria. One Nigeria cannot access wealth. One Nigeria cannot access money. One Nigeria can't pay us rent. One Nigeria can't do anything. But I'm to one Nigeria. The best thing, let's divide. Let the south go. Let the southwest go. Let the southeast go. But the problem we're having, the elite will not allow us to do that. That's the problem. Obasanjo is part of elite, so it better cheaper than war. Like Afghanistan now. See what happened in Afghanistan. Everybody, including footballer, you those who are making noise on my back. If it happen now, everybody will not talk about football. You'll be looking for where to jump and run away. So we need to come to youth march. When we march, go outside our prison. That's the only word. That's the only fear they have for you. No other topic.
Can you organize a protest?
My brother, what I'm doing here is more than protest.
No, can you organize a protest amongst people?
Yes, now. Yes. Do you know how many followers you have in Nigeria?
They sponsor you. You can do.
Yes, I will do it now. I will do it. I have a mind. If I can have a mind, come here to talk every morning. I have a mind. What else? Because let me tell you, without money you cannot protest. Because the children are hungry. If you want to go out for protest, they need water, they need food. If anything happens, how you are going to rescue them? If they hold you, who will rescue them? Because Nigeria, when they hold you, some people will run away. Except those who are brought, that will try to support you. But Nigeria here, what the years go short now, everybody disappear.
Because you can organize people.
Yes, now. There are many here. Look at them now. Take a walk. Look at camera. There are many here. Once you say, hey, what should we do? Follow. But our president, our government, our elite are wicked. Our wicked, when the Obon is saying, what is good? What is not the problem? The head is the problem. When the head is rotty, the leg, the hand is you can't walk. So that is it. Not a topic.
Governor Lalong faces impeachment over Plateau killings. Lawmakers give Governor Lalong 2-week ultimatum. Ask Buhari to condemn recent killings as he condemned killing of Fulani travelers.
Do you know if this killing would have happened either Ghana or Togo or America or Germany, this governor supposed to have resigned now. Do you believe Lalong went to Asoro and briefed the president that all is well in my state? They lied to the president. That's why I say we don't have president. If the president cannot go out and see for yourself, you are just collecting tax money. You are eating free land, doing marriage for your children with our money. You are not going out to see what is going on outside, what people are saying. That president is not the president. Two, Lalong was there to brief the president. You are okay. Do you believe the same day they slaughter and kill? That governor is supposed to have resigned now. Governor is supposed to left now and resign. Say, look, this kill is too much. President, you can't do anything. Hands up.
Are you blaming the governor?
I blame the governor. You know I blame the governor. Governor will be telling you we are not in charge. We are not in charge. You collect security votes, billion. You will go and buy some weapon. You buy motor. You buy machine. If you are not in charge, why you buy this thing to police? Why you praising the police? Why you praising the army? Why you praising them? The governor have right to say,
command
this
and
is the
control.
time.
Who is in charge?
Command and control. I know it's the president, but the governor still controls some of the security. Go and find out. Have you been to Lagos? If you see task force now, who is leading task force? You see Lagos State governor will call task force. Go and raid this place. Go and raid this place. They will go. They will raid everybody. Bring them to Lagos State government, and they'll be taxing them. Who is collecting the fund? Who sent them? I'm asking you. Who sent them? A governor will tell you I'm not in charge. But you see, that money governor is supposed to use and give the people food to eat. Governor will go and buy cars. Cars, line up. Bike, line up. Police to do what? If they are not in charge. So I blame the president, I blame the governor, I blame everybody. This their regime is the worst regime. It's a slave. We are becoming a slave country, whereby kidnappers are rejoicing, whereby kidnappers having their way. Kidnappers are kidnapping people, when they kidnap children. Look at 4 years old, 3 years old. Imagine kidnapping them. I saw them yesterday. They are becoming this. A governor will be coming. Thank God they have released 30. They are released because money have changed hand. So we are becoming slave in our country. We are slave now, which is not supposed to happen in America. It's kidnap 100. Our president, imagine we have plane, we have jet, we have drones, we have everything. Do you know yesterday America used drone to go to the IC, those people who, yes, destroyed them. But we, Nigeria here, with the billions of naira we are budgeted for military, our military could do, people spend 80 days in bush. Our army, SSS, could you imagine? SSS invited Chade presenter. Is that what your job? Freedom of speech, you don't want us to talk? So, my brother, when you say whether I want to lead protest, I am doing my protest here every day.
Somebody saying that if Olokpa shoots disperser shots, one shot behind you, say now only your shadow will remain.
My brother, let me tell you, yes, many times.
You say you run away.
I will run away.
If they shoot any shot, you will run away.
If he shoot for up, I would like to watch where he's shooting from. Is it facing me or up? If he shoot up, I'll wait. After all, I've done so many protests. We shooting. So what I say is that Nigerian youth, everybody will need to get up. These 2 remaining years of Buhari, we are being slaving. They are selling us. They are selling us. Imagine every day kidnapping. Look at yesterday, 30. They released 30. They released 35. They released 50. Spending 80 days in the bush without government, without governor, without president make attempt. And the man is there doing wedding for his son. What did he feel? And those people they in bush. So that means we are slaving now. They are doing us slaving. They kidnap us. They pay ransom. The Fulani so. Then that is what the government enjoying. Our government of APC Buhari enjoying. My brother, is bad. It's bad. Condemn it. It's wrong. Nigeria need to rise up and protest so that everybody. And this, let me tell you, this Ruga, if you allow this president to do that, as some governor, allow that some governor are beginning collecting money now, and they are denying it. If the mayor can turn from PDP to APC, automatically he collected that money. Then give me another topic, my brother.
Okay, let's look at. They asked Buhari to condemn recent killing as he condemned killing of Fulani travelers.
My brother, he will not do that. He will not do that. Buhari is happy that the Fulanis are having their way. So whether I condemn it or not condemn it, that no issue. The issue is that go and stop this killing. The killing is too much. Let me tell you, the Afghanistan, the Taliban took over. What is happening in Nigeria is even worse than Afghanistan. Now, every year, since this man enter killing, withdrawing, kidnapping 100. Did you hear Taliban kidnap 100? They only took over the government. I get you. They only took over the government. But did you hear they kidnap 100 or 50 or 30? It becoming a business. Say, I pay. Say, release, I pay. Say, release. We are giving them report all over the whole Nigeria. Everywhere is not safe. Everywhere is not safe. The youth, the women, everybody, elderly people, we need to get up and condemn it. Condemn it. Condemn it before all of us will die.
Mr. Lord, if you are going to start a protest, what are you going to protest against?
Number one, we are going to protest killing. We are going to protest slavery. We have become slave in our Nigeria here. This kidnapping, spending 80 days in the bush, collecting money, ransom, that is slaving. It's not good. Number 3, the economy is dying. Number 4, planning another night to come and take over president again, condemning it. Number 5, please, these 2 parties, APC, PDP, they are killers. We should drop them away. They are killers. I say killers. Killer me. They have killed us. I'll tell you what. Let me give you an example. Under Buhari, if you calculate those that died, can you calculate the millions Nigerians have died? This is a killer now. What else do you want?
Up to millions.
Go and calculate it. Let them see that Sidile Buhari enter. Let them calculate it.
Up to 200,000.
Do you know? Oh my goodness. Do you know how many die a day? Do you know how many people die for hunger alone for a day? Do you know how many? Our doctors are strike down. Do you know how many people have died? My brother even died. I know, for me, I know how many people die. It's not how many people because they don't report. If you go around, let's take our camera, because our camera can say the truth. Let's go around. You see millions of Nigerians that die every day. They die for hunger, they die for kidnapping, they die for robber, so many things. So, because we don't give real figure. I get it. We don't give real figure. They give fake figure for election. When it comes for election, fake figure. So, Nigerians, we need to wake up. You youth, wake up. I'm a part of youth. I'm doing my own sweating here. If I see protest, I will lead. I know say protest for Nigeria is a big problem. When you start, they will deceive you, run away.
Okay.
They will run away.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
God bless you.
Matthew, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Somebody saying that Buhari is not a Nigerian. Another person now asking where is he from?
I don't think I have the competence to know where Buhari hailed from. I don't think where Buhari hailed from is the issue. I think the issue borders on his competence and on sincerity to treat issues based on its merits. This issue of double standard. I think those are the issues that we need to address. Not whether he's a Nigerian or whether he's not a Nigerian. Because the much as I can understand, if he served and rose through the rank and file of the military to the post of a general and eventually seized the government, and there are evidences of how and where he attended the secondary school and primary school. So I don't think his origin is an issue.
What is really fundamentally wrong with security in Nigeria? What do you see as fundamentally wrong?
What is fundamentally wrong is not far-fetched. It's just that we have a government that is not sincere, that is not ready to call a spade a spade. We have been saying it over the years that the command and control system of our security architecture is the bane of Nigerian security problem. We have been saying that they should remove the issue of security from exclusive legislative lists and put it on concurrent lists, so that the state and national can have concurrent jurisdiction over issue of security. We have been saying that the federal government should not be the only one parading security power. That they should share that security power with the state governors and even the local government chairmen. So if you do that, you will to a great extent address this issue of insecurity. But again, I think the reason federal government is not willing to allow that happen is because federal government feels that if you do it, that your target is against the Fulani man. But it doesn't matter how you look at it. If the Fulani man is the bane of the crisis in Nigeria, then you have no choice than to allow the states have some level of security power so that they can address this insecurity. Because even Mr. President himself have acknowledged and alluded to the fact that the Fulani herdsmen who come from other parts of the world are the ones who go about with AK-47 and some other sophisticated weapons. So to that extent, it means that every stakeholder is on the same page about who is wreaking havoc in Nigerian society. The current governor of Kano State, I'm talking about Ganduje, have even said that it is necessary to stop this mass exodus of herders from the north to the south as a panacea to mitigate the clashes between herders and host communities. And if you look at the issue of anti-open grazing, if you look at the issue of livestock transformation plan, all the governors, without exception, whether in APC, PDP, ABGA, name it, have agreed that ranching is the way to go. And we have a situation where Benue State happen to be the epicenter of the crisis of herders and host communities. And the reason is not far-fetched because Benue State happens to have the more arable land for agriculture. So grazing is more attractive in that state. Now the worrisome part of it is where I'm going. Why I told you that where Buhari come from is not the issue. That the issue borders on sincerity and this issue of double standard. We have a situation where you needed to start the pilot scheme of livestock transformation plan. Benue, that is epicenter of the crisis, you didn't go there to do it. You didn't capture Benue in the pilot scheme. And you are giving your home states, Katsina State, 6.25 billion naira to start ranching. And you are telling other states that they should go and start reviewing grazing routes and grazing reserves that never even existed anyway.
That never existed.
It never existed in the Nigerian constitution. Good. When we had the northern and southern protectorates, the northern protectorate had grazing reserves and some grazing routes. Nigeria generally, you had about 415 grazing reserves and grazing routes. As at that time, we had northern and southern protectorate. Out of that total number, you have about 141 that was gazetted. Now, by the time you start organizing Nigeria into different federating units, into states, to the point that we now have 36 states, you now start looking at which state came out of that northern protectorate that domesticated that grazing reserve and grazing route in their current law. You see that Kwara and Bauchi also have a replica of that in their current status quo. By going to Kwara law, it even prohibits you grazing outside the grazing reserve or grazing route. So where is Mr. President getting this ideology of go and review grazing route and grazing reserve? That's why I say it never existed.
Okay.
A place like Delta State, there's no grazing reserve. There's no grazing route currently in our law. A place like Lagos, go and check their law book. It's not in existence. In the whole of the south, I think only Ogun and Oyo, that's where you have about 2 grazing reserves and grazing routes in the whole of the south that was gazetted. So it beats one's imagination where Mr. President will be telling the Attorney General of the Federation to go and kickstart the process of reviewing grazing reserve and grazing routes, or land use act rather. The same Mr. President that is quick to remind proponents of restructuring that there is an institution of government, which is National Assembly, where they need to go and ventilate the opinion if they need anything to be changed from the status quo. I have suddenly forgotten that National Assembly exists. Is that telling the Attorney General of the Federation to start the process of reviewing land use acts? The land use act we are talking about vests the authority of land in the custody of the governors, who holds it in trust for the people of the states. So even if you say there's a grazing route in Delta State, for instance, there's a grazing reserve in Delta State, for instance, Mr. President cannot sit in Abuja and start appropriating land in Delta State, in Ogun State, in Kano State, in Benue State, as the case may be. The onus lies, the responsibility of that lies with the governor. That's why if you need a certificate of occupancy, you go to the governor, not the president. The only land that federal government can lay claim to as in the authority to appropriate is the land in Abuja. Outside the land in Abuja, the federal government do not have right over any land in any state. It is the state that has the power. And that best explains the reason you'll be seeing federal government in all their gimmick, all their rules, political gimmick, trying to come up with laws that will give federal government right over land. We have seen the issue of Ruga. It didn't fly. We have seen the issue of water resources bill. It didn't fly. So, and all these are strategy to give federal government authority over land so that they can turn around to appropriate it for open grazing. Whether we like it or not, this is the only thing I've seen in Nigeria that without exception, everybody is in synergy against the stand of the federal government. Because the way it stands, all the states, whether it's being controlled by APC, PDP, name it, ABGA, name it, everybody is in solidarity, is in unison against open grazing. And it doesn't matter, that's why I'm encouraging Mr. President. The same way he went to National Assembly with an executive bill of petroleum industry bill that has now become a petroleum industry act. You should equally go to National Assembly with a bill to amend the existing land use acts, land use act of 1978 or so. So not using government policy, not using fiat. And we only listened to the Ebonyi State governor while he was being interviewed, and he was asked about whether they have agreed to make provision for land for grazing and all that. He told them that even the governors, they think they are the custodian of those land, that it is actually the people that own this land by a way of communal ownership, by way of individual ownership. And the pressman went further to ask him whether he have approached the people, whether they are willing and ready to volunteer land to be used for grazing. He said he have approached the people that they say there is no land. And the same thing is applicable to almost all the places in the south and in the middle belt. It's not by coincidence that you see people in the middle belt aligning with the south on this issue. It's because it's a thing of concern. If you look at what is happening in Benue, you see it happening in Delta, you see it happening in Ogun State or your states, almost everywhere. How can you explain a situation where a serving governor, there was an assassinated attempt on a serving governor, and a group that goes by the name of Fulani Nationality Movement came out to claim responsibility? As we speak, nobody is under prosecution. Nobody has been arrested. Where lie the hope of the common man? That's why you see tens and hundreds of ordinary Nigerians are being killed on daily basis, on monthly basis, on weekly basis. Some are not even being reported in the media.
Okay, it seems Sunday wants to. Hello, Mr. Sunday.
Is it audible?
Yeah, it's not audible. It's not audible.
Okay, like Sunday wanted to speak from the
what would this that we
hospital bed.
We get a speaker.
Okay, maybe subsequently.
We get a speaker. Then even those abroad want to call, can call.
I think it should be a good development.
Voice, okay.
But we are happy that he wanted to speak to appreciate the concern of our viewers who have been showing gesture, whether financially, whether by prayer and otherwise, to make sure that he gets his healing. But all the same, on behalf of Sunday, I still appreciate all our esteemed viewers globally who have, in one way or the other, show concern for his predicament.
Okay, it is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it. I know you have a different view from Mr. Rafe and Mr. Lucky. It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it. Mr. Matthew, I want to be objective.
Okay, now, if you look at it from the point of who is Obasanjo, he's one of those people who fought the Civil War. He's one of those people who have been privileged to rule this country as a military head of state and as a civilian.
8 years.
Yes. So to that extent, and Obasanjo will want a united Nigeria. I give it to him.
Against the wish of the people.
No, it is about his perception and about his opinion. But his opinion may not be superior to other people's opinion. Because we are saying it's cheaper to keep Nigeria together as one entity. Who tells you that if Nigeria want to divide, that it must be through violence, through crisis, through war, and through fighting? We saw Brexit in Britain. We saw how the event started. We saw people who were against Brexit. We saw the proponents of Brexit. We saw how about 2 prime ministers resigned. We saw when they were discussing about Brexit with deal and without deal. So that if you exit the European Union, whether you can still have commerce and industry relationship with that bloc. And at a point it was consummated and it was achieved. Who said that Nigeria cannot part ways, and at the end of the day, the Hausa man can have commerce relation with the East, and the East have the same with the West. The West, yes, their commerce, I mean economic activities, and the West have the same thing with the North. It's achievable, because if you look at Nigeria as an entity, Look at the grand norm, the constitution. How did we come about it? Go to the preamble of Nigerian constitution. It tells you that we, the people of Nigeria, and there's never in the history of this country where the people of Nigeria came together for the purpose of writing that constitution. So if you want people to accept this entity called Nigeria from their hearts, give them a sense of belonging. Create a platform where everybody will decide that these are the modus operandi, how we want to relate with each other. Not somebody forcing a concern on the people and you start using the instrumentality of states, police, army, navy, DSS, name it, to coerce people that we must all submit to that illegality. You see, the greatest
an illegality.
It's an illegality because it is fraudulent. Unfortunately, that is what this country is operating with. But people are calling for people's oriented constitution. A situation where people will be given avenue, room to discuss, ventilate, and decide how they want to relate with each other. Then through that process, you draw the constitution that will be acceptable to everyone. The way it stands, until you have people united from their mind, you cannot see any meaningful development in Nigeria. You can use the instrumentality of state to coerce people that you must come together. But has that solved the problem? Has that engendered the necessary peace? Has that engendered the necessary development that is expected from a nation of this population? Definitely no.
Okay. Your final thought, Mr. Matthew.
Okay, I wanted to speak on that Plateau issue.
Impeachment, is it the way forward? Impeachment of the government.
You see, it brings us to that issue of double standard. Because look at what they are telling the government. They are asking you to tell Mr. President to condemn the killing. The same way Mr. President condemned the killing of Fulani or Muslim travelers with the speed of light. So why is it that Mr. President is not forthcoming in condemning this killing? It doesn't mean it's because there are some citizens who are seen as superior or better than others. So I think if you look at the position of the governor, you see somebody who is afraid, who is wary of what Mr. President will say if I make some utterances. The governor may not be comfortable with the situation. The governor may want to voice out to condemn the killing in his possible term, but he may be watching the body language of the president. But again, I encourage the House of Assembly arm of the government of that state to follow through their threats. That if this man fails to do the needful, commence impeachment proceeding. Because whether we like it or not, whether the governor said that he's not parading any security power, the constitution vested the power of security in him as the governor and chief security officer of the state. So if the people are now living at the mercy of bandits, Fulani henchmen, criminals, religious crisis, and is not able to address it, then I think it's an impeachable offense. Because the constitution tells us that the welfare and security of the people shall be the primary purpose of governance. So when a governor is failing in this respect, it's an impeachable offense.
Okay, thank you very much, Matthew. I have Mr. Okokodem in the house. The Okokodem of the... Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Shoes.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Let me move ahead. Oh Lord God Almighty, I thank thee, I praise thee, I worship thee for making us to be alive to see this day. I thank thee for the sunshine you have given us this day. Oh Lord, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank thee because all of us are alive. See what is happening in Nigeria. The whole world is witnessing. Father Yahweh, nothing that is happening in any nation that took you unaware. You know the end. You know the end before the beginning. Father, I say be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. I thank thee for our viewers who are watching us. I thank thee for our viewers who appreciate what we are doing. I thank thee for everybody that loves peace in the whole world. I thank thee for the people that stand on the truth. I worship you, Jehovah, for giving us Flip TV for people to hear our voice from there. I thank thee for securing Biafra land. I thank thee for securing Oduduwa land. I thank thee, Jehovah, because the middle belt have rise up now to know the truth. Father, be praised, be magnified in Jesus' name. Father, I commit everything to your hand. May your name be glorified. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
They said religion is a problem of Nigeria. Mr. Raf says it.
Religion is
I somehow believe so.
religion is part of the problem. Religion is part of the problem, but not the major problem. The major problem is instigation. Instigation. Because religion cannot be killing people without somebody instigating religion to kill people. And who are the religion? We human beings are the religion, not the name. People misleadership, bad governance, nepotism, tribalism is what make religion to rise up to look as if it is the problem.
Okay, the people practicing religion are the problem.
Are the problem because nepotism is not only in appointments, physical appointment. Nepotism is also in religion. When a set of religion, because they are the people in power, they back their own group up against the other group. If you go to the whole Nigeria now, the major killing now is on Christians. And watch those people that are killing, they are Muslims. They may be called Muslim or not, but they claim that they are Muslim. Fulanization of Nigeria. Fulani use religion to deceive the North, to deceive all the whole Muslims in Nigeria. There was a time, some time ago, I think last year, when West hold meeting for the situation of this things happening in Nigeria. Some Muslim people in the North say, look at it. Even in the West, when they decided to take a decision, they are not including Muslims. They only do it traditional and Christians. Then one Western man rise up and Yoruba man rise up and told them that in the West here in the Yoruba land, religion is not their problem. But what is their problem? What they regard most or what they believe is their tradition. Anybody can belong to the religion, but hold our traditional ties. He shut him up. Last time, some people in so-called Muslims or fake Muslims in the East came up and lament in paper that even if I thought we are Muslim, we are Igbos. We cannot deny that. So there's a instigation to use them to cause mayhem in East that they are Muslims. They want their own destiny. You understand what I'm telling you? Therefore, the problem lies openly on the leadership. The problem lies openly on Mienti Allah. The problem lies openly on Muslims in the North. They are misleading their followers. Look at, during the time of Shagari, I think 1982, when Metamassilet or so rise up in the North, killing people. Shagari was a Muslim, a Fulani man. He was the president of that time. He ordered, they battled these people, I think in Kaduna, they battled these people until they bring them to North. They level them, clear them off. Is Shagari not a Muslim? The people that rise up, are they not a Muslim? But a Muslim must stop it, not escalate. Now, if his government did not stand up, it could be Muslim. But in government stand up, and stop that rubbish and the quench. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's move on that topic. It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it, as Obasanjo is saying.
You see one thing, people don't know. The major problem, another major problem of Nigeria is these people that fought Biafran war against Biafra on Nigerian side that are still living alive. They are the problem, number one problem of Nigeria. Because they feel they waste their time, people die on both sides, they manage to bring Biafra back to Nigeria through the deceit of Zik. Now they are feeling something like a shame or feeling that they are failure. If they will be alive, Biafra departs. That's the problem there. People like Obasanjo, Gowon, T.Y. Danjuma, Babangida, mention them. even this so-called President Buhari. That's the problem they are having. Remember, there was a time when Gowon said, had he been, he know that Biafra will rise up again, you could not afford that war. Gowon said it. So all these people are come together, stay together, thinking how can they be alive. That is why in the national anthem they said the labors of their hero, past hero, shall never be in vain. Which labor? The past hero labor is those that fought the war against we Biafrans. That the labor they say shall never be in vain. That is why people like Obasanjo, we are doing like this for Nigeria not to break. But Mr. elderly man Obasanjo is supposed to understand what's going on in Nigeria. Is the killing not?
Is it not expensive to divide Nigeria down to?
I'm telling you why he made this speech.
Okay.
Obasanjo should remember and know what is happening in Nigeria now. That the expensive of what is happening in Nigeria now is more than to keep Nigeria together. The killing going on now, destruction going on now is more expensive than to keep Nigeria together.
They are turning it the other way around.
He should know. I don't need to tell him. He's an elderly man. He's a set man. When Obasanjo speak in the world, speak now, the whole world will listen more than when I speak. He should rethink what he's saying. I don't want to use a word that it will seem that I'm insulting a person like him, but he should rethink what he's saying. He should not speak a word that in generation to come, people will hear and say, oh, this man did wrong by making this type of speech. How will it be expensive? Is it not expensive now we are sitting together that we are lamenting? Nigeria is like a fool in the midst of the water, still feeling thirsty. That's what Nigeria is now. Nigeria, Obasanjo said it's fair to keep together. What are we achieving? Obasanjo have achieved a lot in Nigeria. He was military head of state for 3 years.
8 years.
Military head of state for 3 years and hand over in 1979. He came back and took power again in 1999 and ruled 8 years, making 11 years. Obasanjo is one of the richest people in Nigeria now. And he still saying this type of thing. What is Obasanjo is going to lose if Nigeria divide? Personally, what is he going to lose? He's not going to lose anything than that as head of state allowances they are collecting every month. Because every head of state in Nigeria are collecting their allowances as head of state every month in Nigeria. Then if you put it in a roll in a year, you will know how much it will amount. Maybe they collect it in bulk in a year, or maybe they collect it monthly, but all I know, they're collecting their allowances. That's the only thing Obasanjo will lose. But that's what I'm telling you. Obasanjo have nothing. I don't know why he's still interested in this type of Nigeria we are in. Nigeria to break, it doesn't cost anything. People did not lose anything. And that's what I'm telling you. At least when we was in region, at least Obasanjo benefited from Western region. Had it been Obasanjo time was like this, Obasanjo could not have been able to finish primary school. How much for to go overseas to study? Obasanjo studied in India. He's not an illiterate. Naturally, he's a wise man. Physically, what money can achieve, the type of knowledge, education, physical education have to give somebody. Obasanjo have it. He knew the truth, but because of his colleagues, not to offend his colleagues, he can come out and tell us this thing. But to listen, let me tell you, tomorrow, if Nigeria break up, or if Obasanjo is still alive, I'm not praying for his death, God forbid. If he's still alive, Nigeria break up, the same Obasanjo will come in the air and tell you how beautiful, how nice, how good it is for Nigeria to divide. The same person will tell you.
Final thought, Mr. Akoko.
Final thought that I'm saying, you have seen what is happening. Even in Imo State now.
Lawmakers disagree with the governor over open grazing bill.
Yeah, in Imo State.
Okay, is that what you want to talk about or something else?
I haven't heard that, but as of now, the war is still going on in Imo State. Nigerian army are moving their tanks now in Imo State, down to east. You see, anything that happen in Nigeria concerning the people from eastern region, concerning Biafran people, concerning Ndibo, you will see Nigeria rising up with all their minds, going to there to battle, as that place is war theater. But look at it, gunmen, whether you call them bandits, whether you call them Fulani herdsmen, whether you call them Boko Haram, whether you call them anything, they went to help the NDA and the scatter things there. Nigeria did not roll tanks against them. Nigeria did not roll tanks against them. Nobody are persecuting them. As we hear, we will face the investigation. We will do investigation. That's why it will end. Had it been that NDA is in the part of East, you will see Nigerian government sending jets, sending armored car, sending troops to go and crush fish out. Look at what happened in Plateau. When Fulani were killed, the government give order to flush those people that killed the suspect that were supposed to kill Fulani. But look at the killing now. The government is, Nigerian government is not doing anything.
Okay.
So I think if I said no to what Obasanjo said. The best thing for Nigeria is to divide.
Okay, thank you very much.
The best thing for Nigeria to Nigeria, Ariwa to Ariwa, Biafra to Biafra, Oduduwa to Duwa, meet the bed to meet the bed. That's where I still stand. By God's grace, it will take place in Jesus' name. Omo Biafra. Onara Akwanona. Oyendri Babu de Chembe Nile. IPOB. Onara Akwanona. Oyendri Babu de Chembe Nile. Mazing Badi Kalo, Ara Akwanona. Inona, Obuagon, Kachileke na Chebegi. At the end, we shall prevail over our enemies. I am Mr. Akbara, the new Oko condemned in this Republic of Biafra. Long live 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 Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Long live Oduduwa Republic. Long live Sunday Igbohu. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, all of us shall live and see what Nigeria will be. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Okokondem. Mr. Chico.
I'll be on the queue before you.
5 minutes, please,
yes,
because
yes.
we are going out.
Yes.
Let's deal on an issue. Looking at Plateau State, the governor is about to be impeached over the killings.
Yes.
Is that the solution?
He said,
is that the solution to the killings in that state? To security in that state?
I will not.
The conclusion.
Okay. Yes, I think I will go alongside the State House of Assembly to have issued the threats to the governors of impeachment. Because if you watch the way Governor Lalong is handling the issue of killing Plateau State compared to the way Governor Otom of Benue State are handling it, you can see a marked difference in it. Governor Otom clearly showed that he's a man of his people, is by the mandate of his people. And first and foremost, he has responsibility to the people of Benue State, and he must protect them, particularly when the central government, is showing a sectional interest in the way they make use of security agencies to protect people and herdsmen in the matter. But it's not the same thing the way government along of Plateau State is going about it. It's playing politics with the lives of people of Plateau State. You don't seem coming out strongly in confronting the Fulani herdsmen attacking attacking Plateau communities. He has been like a dassica about it. He has never been straightforward. He has never been,
But he doesn't control the security apparatus.
Hello, excuse me. Autumn also does not control the security apparatus of Benue State. The interview the federal government is taking up on channels, I watched from beginning to the end.
on sunrise. I watched it from beginning to the end of it. You saw a man, you saw a governor that stood out for his, that spoke his out for his people. Have you ever seen the same thing with the governor of Plateau State? He was not. He's politicizing the matter. He's playing politics with the life of Plateau people. He's not forthcoming addressing Fulani herdsmen as a killer. He was not daring federal government on it. He wasn't confronting federal government that hello. Why you are not condemning attack on our people? It was only when they attacked Fulani men that Buhari spoke of. What about the attack have been going on Plateau villages, on communities? As Buhari reacted to that, didn't watch what Sultan said at the religious committee meeting on 2 days ago, when Sultan said, what is the function of intelligence gathering agency of DSS? That they could not unmask the term of unknown gunmen. That is also, have intelligence report ahead of the attack, and this should have been known. You tell me that was the function of security the intelligence gathering agency. You tell me. So, Governor Lalong was not forthcoming in addressing that matter. He's been dilly-dallying. He's not been forthcoming. So, I believe that if the State Assembly should issue an impeachment threat, having failed to fight for their people, it serves him the right. So I'm on the same page with them.
Your name, sir?
I'm Salajide.
Mr. Olajide, thank you very much.
Yes.
I have Mr. Chigozie. Mr. Chigozie, we are pressed for time. We are going for an event, so just 6 minutes. Let's look at it. It is cheaper
thank you.
to save Nigeria than to destroy it, Obasanjo.
He said what?
It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it.
Well, as Mazi Okpala had just said, there was a misconception or misrepresentation of fact when I misunderstood him. But I'm in no doubt that he is a Biafran man, and of course, representing the Okokondem. So I have been able to apologize to him for that. Will I call it fracas? It's much expected. My people said that the principle of
I love it.
That could be the situation. But that notwithstanding, we are not distracted. We are moving forward. We'll continue to contribute our own quota to the service of humanity. The Mr. Samuel is here. Now this couple. Maybe he will give me this cap at the end of the day. I cherish this cap anyway. So thank you for audience who showed concern and in respect to what transpired then. I'm very sorry if you feel not comfortable with that position, but I never intended to insult anybody, but as a youth, sometimes you have to cool us. You have to cool us down. Otherwise, we'll pull the building before you know it. Thank you very much for the understanding.
Okay, let's look at it. Is cheaper to save Nigeria and destroy it. That's what you're saying.
What is cheap in Nigeria except human life? Nothing is cheap in this country except human life. Human life is even has no value attached to human life. That should be as sacrosanct is unfortunate. That means there is no value for human life. Human life is not even, there's no value attached to it.
Look at this story. My mother begged the government to kill her alone and spare us, but they shot her and all my siblings.
Oh my God.
Survivor of just attacks tells tales of horror.
Oh. Can you put yourself in the shoe of that woman who already surrendered her life to spare her children because she could not watch her children being killed before her eyes? Oh, what a horrible state. What a horrible experience. What a traumatizing experience. Which means, oh my God, it's very unfortunate that a woman could offer her life to save her children.
They killed both the woman and the children.
They killed you can understand what is happening in Nigeria. Is it the country that Obasanjo wants to save? Look at a woman who even pleaded that she should be killed and her children be spared. Ended up both her children and herself being killed. Is it what Obasanjo is saying? That you should spare a nation, a system that is bent at annihilating her own people. Oh, what a horrible state. Even this man is becoming more useless and irrelevant. And of course, Obasanjo himself. For crying out, he has the opportunity to fix this country. For 3 consecutive times as the head of state, military head of state. And he also returned as under supposed false democracy. He served 2 tenures of 8 years.
8 years each.
For 4 years. So that is an ample opportunity for him to have right the wrongs. Because he didn't envisage what we are in today. You see, he was beclouded by that psychopathy. You see, power tussle. And he used the instrument of the state against his supposed enemies. Rather than using it to serve the people, rather than fixing the economy, rather than enacting laws and policies that would have engendered coexistence and, of course, prosperity for all. We understood what happened in Udi, where an entire community was wiped off. He used the instrument of force. Yes, to annihilate the citizens or the residents of Udi. Today, he's parading himself as saint. He's parading himself as being interested in Nigeria and the people. In fact, I don't have his time. I don't want to go. I don't have his time because we are not going to live here. You said you have somebody where you're going. It's very unfortunate.
1 minute, just a minute.
Nigeria is gone. So even discussing Nigeria is just a waste of time. Look at what happened. A woman who for no reason was hacked to death. Her children was killed before her. Only on the basis that you found yourself within the contraction. What is the life? What is the value of life, of human life in this country? You are not talking about the already worsened situation. Look at what is happening. One of my friends told me that he was just coming from a burial from Ondo State. You see, where a man in the 60s was kidnapped, and eventually a ransom of about 4 million was paid. But after his release, the man died because of the level of torture he was subjected to, and being that the man has some health conditions which needed to be sustained by some drugs and better attention, which was not given under the dungeon of the kidnappers. But when ransom was paid, he was released and he eventually could not make it. This is a country which Obasanjo is calling for, that is cheaper to spare Nigeria and destroy humanity. Is that his position? That is cheaper to kill the entire ethnic nationalities because you want to preserve Nigeria? Because Nigeria has become your business empire. Because you have a stake, you have business, you have monopolized the entire sector, the entire business firm. You own whatever, the entire oil refineries and oil dome is at your own discretion. You give and you take the life of people. How could Nigeria be cheap in sparing Nigeria and destroying humanity? That tells you the level of insensitivity on the part of the supposed elder statesman. I'm ashamed of that statement. A Nigeria that annihilated and destroyed his own citizens. Look at people who are crying. Many families are mourning. Many families are bereaved, crying against the state. Some people have lost their own family. Some have 7 families. We are killed in a sport, and you think that it will be well with Nigeria. A country, a system that is shedding blood on daily basis. You think that blood is just, even water is not easy to come by in Nigeria. Let alone pouring out the blood of innocent citizens, which of course we continue to cry against these wicked politicians.
Okay.
Yes, my people say, but they must reap whatever they have sown.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate.
Thank you very
But here
much.
comes Biafra. Here comes Oduduwa. Here comes the lovers of freedom. All hail His Excellency, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, lastly, we are going to be looking at calling on Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel, we are behind schedule.
Yes.
An event. Just 6 minutes.
Okay, 6.
6 minutes. Just,
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Okay, it's
Good
cheaper
morning.
to save Nigeria than to destroy. It is cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it, Obasanjo is saying.
Okay, before I quickly respond to that, let me just correct an impression because I think someone commented on the comment section, menu plate. She was like, Samuel, just stay where you are. You're not. But I need to correct something. Now, I had to do an update as a result of the fact that I know you won't be able to be receiving calls at the location while I was coming. And another thing is, let me just correct that. Nobody should feel that maybe some viewers personally can decide to look at the situation of things and out of their magnanimous nature now decide to send tips. Some people come here daily basis not because it's really convenient, but because there are no platform to let the world generally see what the witchcraft in terms of leadership failures we have. So that's why people come here. Not that people are really that so jobless. Like I have to come all the way after Ajaileko. So I've been on the road for like 3 hours just because I know, okay, I'll stop over there and probably head to somewhere else. So, but if some people can do that, other people have 1 or 2 things they do. Although, I mean, some others really don't have something really doing, and some we are still praying to God to give us better engagement. Yes, so nobody is fighting for being important or no. We listen to TV station. There are so many sound people in Nigeria, so it's irrespective of where you are or whatever you do. But the point is, since the avenue to make people express their views is streamlined, so everybody or people have to find a means like, okay, Flip TV gave us the avenue, let's come here. I've personally gone to 1 or 2 radio stations and TV. I know how it's like. So they are trying to curtail information, the actual thing that is happening in the country. So I'm not fighting for important. They pay me. They know they pay now. Now my money at the end to come. So I need to clear that in the first place. So and because I know Christian cannot take phone calls, that's why I had to drop the message. So it wasn't for everybody. So there are some messages or comments I see. I don't read it if it's not for me. Go on, I read the next one. The ones I don't feel like. Must you comment to everything? Do you understand? No be fight.
The menu plate is just being childish. Let's continue.
Okay. Yes.
It's cheaper to save Nigeria than to destroy it.
Obasanjo was supposed to be our own Mandela, but the problem is that Obasanjo was a victim of circumstance. Nigeria had Obasanjo as an accidental discharge. He was not prepared for leadership as when he came in as a military leader. So because he has tasted it and he was able to play along the powers that be within the northern cabals, as at that point in time he handed over back to I think Shehu Shagari. So they brought him back to compensate the Yorubas. They did not bring him back because he was the most intelligent Yoruba man. They did not bring him come back because now he sabi something pass for Nigeria. He did not campaign for any election in 1999. That's why I say most of this leadership, they are just accidental discharge. Accident produced all Nigerian leaders from 1960 till date. The other one in the north say, oh, I don't want to go. Oh, yeah, you come and go and represent me. I don't want to go to Lagos. So that was how we had our first president. Then coup. From coup to counter coup, kill the other one. Then the other boy, oh, you are the most senior person. Oh, yeah, go and take over. Then from there, so if you check the circle of leadership, the only person that contested for leadership position in Nigeria and contested was President Muhammadu Buhari. And he's the less intellectual, the most illiterate of all of them. So that's the only person that contested keenly. We know that this one is the only person that wanted to be president. And Jonathan came as a result of the death of Yaradua. Obasanjo came because of they want to compensate, so they brought him out from prison and made it. So the point is, Obasanjo's personal opinion, in order to have the name of the president of Nigeria, does not stand the test of time. It has no meaning. The point still remains, if it is the destruction of this entity that is the only solution, which is obvious. Yes, it's so obvious now. Even the blind man knows that this entity is only pretending to stay together because of some few leaders, and the oil is making us to stay together. The point is, this entity will be destroyed, either we like it or not. If it is the will of God that Nigeria should not have been together, there is no leadership. That's why everything, the headline will not make the country good. Buhari will not be there to do a policy that will unite. It is not coincidence. It must be destroyed. So we've had so many countries destroyed without fight. We've had so many. You know, some people will tell you that you mention one country in the world that have divided so many. In fact, to get to a time, we all accept that let us go our separate ways. We don't tire. The madness we don't do too much. The leadership system, political, religious, economic, has shown that there is nothing they are trying to do that will make this thing, this so-called Zoo Republic. So it won't work. NDA, they kidnap, rats, swallow money, this and that. So
in the next 2 minutes, the impeachment of Governor Lalong will it solve the crisis in Plateau State?
Plateau governor is playing ethnicity nice. He wants to be on a good book of the presidency. If you check his election, he won through a slim chance. The PDP guy would have defeated him in that election. So he is a good boy to the presidency. Just like how some southern governors, especially in southwest and the southeast, they are trying to be good boys to the presidency.
Against the will of the people.
Against the popular, they feel they will compensate them, but history is they will betray all of them within the shortest period of time. That's why those Ojota crusaders and those who were running their mouth, now all the jagabans of this world, where are they? They should come out and address people and talk that the way they were running their mouth in 2015. We have Tunde Bakari now. The prophecies are becoming double now. The God is turned to Nepal light. They want to open another. They are talking with both sides of their mouth. So those are the kind of leaders. So, but it's not surprising. There is nothing human possible you will do to keep an entity that has been destined by God. Aristotle said that anything happen physically has been concluded by a realm that is superior to human to see. So maybe the conclusion of the entity before now was that it will not exist together. So that is why there is nothing they will do that we work to. No sector will work. Which sector is working? Talk to me now. People work Monday 1st to 30, no salary. ASU will go on strike. Doctor, the other day, Saudi Arabia, you don't even need Saudi Arabia to come and recruit them. They will run by themselves, even with their money. People are saving money to run to Sena climb. So your best brain will leave. The governmental institution will fail the more. Your educational system is railway, security, kidnap major, kidnap agriculture. Rat, we swallow. Snake, we swallow money. So rodents, we drive away the president. Fulani husband, we kill. So you think this is how great nations to exist? So the future of a destabilized and underdeveloped nation is here. So say it the way it is. For a never Commodore to come on a live TV 2 days ago, was it 3 days ago, in person of I think Kule.
Okay,
to say publicly that the presidency is plain ethnic language and religious belief, and there are lists of those sponsoring Boko Haram in the same administration. Some are senators, some are in the government, and the report is with the DSS, but they catch some of the Boko Haram sponsors in Dubai. Those are countries that have it. So you now think it is coincidence that this country will not scatter at the end of the day? It's not coincidence now. Okay. When people in governance are sponsoring the division of the country, and the people in leadership that are supposed to stop it are also aiding it. So you now say I should come here and say, they can't see 2023 is already here. It will be worse than 2019. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. I appreciate Mr. Samuel. Okay, we've come to the end of Best Standards at the newsstand. Still Monday to see by God's grace. I'm Christian Chiku on this wonderful edition. A big thank you to the man behind the camera, Mr. Femi, and also Mr. Sadiq this morning. Bye for now. Till Monday as we meet by God's grace. Thank you.